The world is full of diamonds and geniuses, and today we happen to have one in our studio. My name is Margaret Shabagu, and you're watching The Lounge, where you catch the wave of fun. Please go down to all our social media pages, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, and subscribe The Lounge. So today I want to give you a talent. Like we've already said that we have the talent and the vibe. In today's studio, we have Simba Jike with us. Thank you so much, welcome.
Thank
You're so much welcome. Please say hello to the viewers.
Hello, everybody. My name is Simba Jike, aka the one Africa's Next Big Project. Yeah, so that's what I call myself.
So how do you come up with Simba Jike?
When I looked for something that describes me, that describes my soul very well,
Okay.
so I came up with the lioness because it's the most fierce animal in the jungle. But if I had called myself lioness, it would have sounded boring. So I added some spices and called myself Simba Jike, which means lioness, just as it is in Swahili.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a character in you that relates with a lion? Because there is you naming yourself or calling yourself, but then the character.
Well, the kind of work I do, music, I am a go-getter. When I tap on something, I gotta get it.
Okay.
So I think, yes, it describes me so well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the lion is usually aggressive, should we say?
I am very, with everything. I'm always like hungry. I'm hungry to be successful. I'm hungry to be better every day. Hungry. So I always like try to get it. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you come into the music business?
First of all, I come in the music business for the money. Let's talk about the money.
Okay.
I realized these people make money. In the beginning, I didn't have the talent. I didn't know I had the talent. Me, I came here because someone had told me, you can make money in ABCD. And then I met a man called Drizzy Beats.
Okay.
He had created a certain star before. So I knew he was the right person to recreate another star, who is me now.
Okay.
But I remember the first time I met him, I told him, Drizzy, I want to be a star. Make me a star. And he just looked at me like, get into studio. We went into studio that same day. Created a project. And here we are.
And what is that project?
It's called Nontela. That was my first ever song. Yes.
What is it all about?
It's about love. I'm a lover girl. I write about love. I'm a songwriter too, so I do write more about love.
So now that you've come into the music business and you said it was because of the money,
And more.
when
I realized there is another way to make money.
okay, so when you realized that you actually had the talent?
Oh yes. They say practice makes perfect. So I met a certain band of Mr. Skylanta. It was called the Pulse City. And I met people like Sebo Ruben, Sia Baby, and they nurtured me. They taught me what to do when I'm singing.
Okay.
And I realized I was coping up on a speed, like very quickly. So that's how I came to find out. Like people started telling me, oh, you can actually sing.
Okay.
You can actually do this. So I kind of picked the pace and tried it, yeah.
So before you tried out the singing, weren't you inspired by any other game in the music, dance and drama?
Oh yes.
Because since you came in for the money, you would be tapping from here and there, you see?
Yes, of course. In the beginning, I was a writer. As a writer, just wrote for the money until music. I feel like music chose me, like it knew I needed to do this. So when it happened, I was inspired, of course. There are some other people I would look at, like Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
I love her so much,
is
not because of the music, but because she can do anything.
Okay.
And I realized I can do anything. I'm a TV presenter, I'm a songwriter, a dancer, a singer, and she literally does all that.
Okay.
So she inspires me so much.
So before you come into music, there was something that you were doing patently.
Yes, I do beats for a living. Yes.
Beats?
Yes.
Okay.
I do beats.
Yeah, that is cute.
I love beats.
Then you sell them yourself?
Yes, I do. Like every time I appear, for those that follow me know, But when you talk about beats, you talk about Simba. Yes. So yes, there are other things I was doing, but initially from before, I used to look up to Jennifer.
Okay.
Like I wanted to be a TV presenter like her. I wanted to be a dancer like her. The singing part was not yet recovered. Like when I found it, discovered, but when I found it, I was good to go.
Okay. So now, you see, beats, it is totally different from music. So how would you coordinate that too?
Well, I feel like beats describe more of an African culture. Yes, so I try so much to brand myself into that. Like every time someone looks at a beat, I Simba spin.
Yeah.
I feel like it describes more of an African woman, and I'm so proud of being like an African woman. I'm so humble that I was born African. So I really feel it really combines. It really sings together.
So now,
Yes.
you've talked about how you love beats,
Yeah.
then how you love the music.
Yeah.
While you were coming into the music industry, of course, there is that hustle that comes with it. So, did you have to spend what you use in the beats to make yourself up for the music?
Yes, my big business has sponsored my music business
Really?
so much.
So, how big is the beats business?
Big,
Yeah.
not so big.
Right now, for you, how is it big?
Not so big, big, but the big business has the money. Most especially the fact that I'm in Western Uganda,
Okay.
where they understand this. Yes, so it really brings in cash.
Okay. So don't you ever feel drained that you're using so much from your business because music industry is really, really expensive.
You're right, very expensive. And I thank God that apart from the big business, I got myself a job.
Okay.
I'm a TV presenter.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to hear.
On a certain media house. So yes, I try to look for money so that it can support my music.
Okay.
Because I'm very sure this will pay off with time.
So has it ever paid off in a way that you didn't expect?
Yes.
Music.
Yes. I remember I was given a call on a certain hotel in this town.
Oh.
Yes. And on the lineup there were like these big people from our area, and this person was telling me, so how much do you want us to give you? And then I have a friend, I told her, oh, I'm going to tell them like, tell them 1.5 we see. And someone saying, 1.5, it's too much. When he said it's too much, I thought,
He has gone.
here comes 200, I thought. And he gave us 1M.
Okay.
Me? Make 1M? In doing what I love to? How possible could that be? And it happened.
Okay.
So I think that was like the first biggest check I've ever got for music. And it boosted my my hope of with time, this is going to play.
Oh. Now, when you receive that money, have you ever considered going below it?
Oh yes, yeah, of course, yeah.
Because when it came in as a surprise, right? And so you wanted to keep up.
I know, not really. This is about their money.
Okay.
Like people should come and entertain, they got their cash.
Yeah.
But I'm still in like my struggling moments. I could not do that.
Talk about those struggling moments.
I think the only biggest challenge I've got is financial.
Okay.
Yes. For those who have worked with me, when Simba says no, it's a no.
Okay.
When it's a yes, it's a yes. It's not a no hidden in a yes. And when I say I want my work on Friday, it should be on Friday. When Simba wants to shoot on Tuesday and the camera guy disappears, we are shooting on Tuesday with or without that camera guy. So I'm like, I wait for no one when it comes to my brand.
Okay. So far, how many songs have you released?
So far 20.
20?
Yes.
That
If I've
is
not talked like 2 other songs.
okay. And all the 20 are rhyming in only Western Uganda, or we've had them go out?
I'm only home. Not yet. I've not been blessed with a song that is out of.
How? 20 is a big number.
Very soon. Well, I'm a person who wants to feed people. I don't want to have one song and then it's out there and then have to look for another. I feel like music music never dies.
Okay.
Music never dies. If at all I get a blessing coming out, these other songs, you people will find them out.
Okay.
You
Okay.
will find. Because we've seen like songs that have ever trended in the 90s come back now.
Yeah.
Why? Like music never dies. When it's good, it's good.
Okay. It's part of the journey. I know.
Yeah.
Don't you ever feel that you need to struggle and put them beyond Barara City?
Well, when we say Western Uganda, it's not Barara.
Okay.
Western Uganda has Isindro, Komjiri, Kabare, Fokoto, Kasese. It's a big region. So, you cannot shine out of home when home does not know you.
Okay.
So, the struggle that is there is to make home know me. So that when I step out, I have total support somewhere where people say, our girl, I will go for our girl. We don't know much, but she's our girl. It's like you want to hit other East African countries, but Uganda doesn't. Like Uganda knows nothing about you.
Yeah.
How will they support you? If they nominate you in these big awards, how can they vote you when they do not know you? But when they nominate you and we know you, so our boy. We don't even know much of your music, but our boy or our girl.
Okay, so when we were coming for this, I was told about Simba Jike, DK, and then it's GK, Simba Jike. So my first question was, Simba Jike, she's singing from this side only, or the language goes across, like other languages?
I have the possibility of singing Swahili because I speak it fluently.
You know Swahili
Very well.
How did you learn Swahili?
My mother is Tanzanian. Yes. But I am a Mchiga. I'm from Western
Chicken
Uganda.
doing well.
Goodness. Everybody knows that God with
Because
Wachiga.
I think I've met most of them in
Yeah.
that's when they're doing well.
So I feel that Kiswahili has been explored by everybody.
Okay.
Runyankole is a language or is a dialect that people have not got to know about. So I feel I should be the seller. Yes, I should sell this dialect or this language to those people.
Okay, to be more specific, because I've had so many cultures centering to one language, Uganda, and they feel they are having it like far beyond their territories.
Yes.
So don't you ever feel the same?
On my
How do you feel about that?
when I introduce myself, I always say I am Africa's next big project.
Okay.
Meaning
yeah.
my dreams are not home. My dreams are not here. It's way something bigger than just a language.
Okay.
Just a language. So I feel I've not felt like that. I've not felt like
Really?
Not really.
Simba.
Recently I felt some artists in Western Uganda have proven that our language can be sung. They have gone to those central places and made concerts and our people turn up.
But again, they've blended in. Okay, you find times when they've blended in the Uganda language. Then at times they've made collabos. In fact, you could see that so and so did a collabo with so and so. That is how I mean the world really knew him or her.
Yes,
I
I feel that I personally don't feel there's an urge of me doing another language. Apart from the language I'm already doing.
So I'm not going to entice you enough.
Because I feel if it's that, we would have to do every language that we fit in that region.
Okay.
The Northerners would want me to sing their language. I love the Northerners so much. I wish I would speak like one dialect of theirs.
Okay.
So I don't have the opportunity. But we cannot sing all dialects.
Okay.
If we are aiming on Africa's level, we need to sing one local language from home, adding on like English for this friend of ours who do not relate, then go.
Okay.
But you can't sing Luganda and Nyankole when you want to go away from home or spark other green up pastures, not really.
Okay. So coming back to the music. Usually people mention that I got this song from this situation, I got this song because of this. So do you have such scenarios?
Where like I write from my soul. I have not been writing from my soul until I have a song called I'm Coming. I wrote I'm Coming. I was traveling from Tanzania to Uganda.
Okay.
For a specific person. Like this person was gonna be in my area that time. And I was rushing
To meet them.
go see him because he was like my partner. I really wanted to see him.
Okay.
But I did not tell him I was coming. No, I wanted to surprise him. So on my way back home, kept on writing what I want to expect, what I expect from him, and all that. That was the first song I've ever written from my soul. Other songs, I'm just a lover. And so feeling out love.
Okay, so that song is really, really special.
Yes, really, really.
So up to now, is it still special?
It is still special though.
Okay.
Me and that person could not get a chance to be together.
Of course, that is what I want.
Yes. I didn't get a chance to be with him. Yes, but it was from within my soul.
Oh.
I meant everything I said in that song.
So did he really understand that making this song from this part of me? Did he?
I got to tell him about it
Later on?
of course, when it was released.
Okay.
Yes, but
So at that particular point, he didn't embrace. Like, he didn't understand as to why.
he knew. I told
Okay.
him, I wrote a song on my way home. Because this is how I genuinely felt.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we talk about that moment. Did that surprise? Because
He didn't show that. Oh, what? But I've like caught him like so many times, him singing the whole song, and he knows my language. He doesn't speak my language that much. He doesn't really know much in my language.
Okay.
But he made sure he learned
Okay.
the relationship.
Okay, so we talk about that song that brought you to the limelight.
Okay. There's a song called On Fire. I had it with a DJ.
That is also yours.
Yes, called On Fire from collaborated with DJ Max.
Okay.
He's one of the biggest DJs here. He's the one who introduced me now to the industry of DJs, MCs, your fellow artists get to know you. Who's that girl? What's that girl doing? Then the song that has introduced me to people, like that's the girl. It's called Too Sweet. It was between me. It's a collaboration between me and other two DJs.
So who is Too Sweet?
No.
Yeah, no. You
We wrote the song.
On Fire, then Too Sweet, and Too Sweet. This is when people embrace it.
Yes. Now the problem with Too Sweet is that Too Sweet is not even the main word. The main word is is like another word.
Okay.
But the boys wanted to be creative. Now let us call it Too Sweet. Because in the beginning I say this is too sweet for sure. Yeah. And they're like,
Too Sweet for sure.
this is too sweet for sure. Like I should get that Too Sweet and call it Too Sweet.
Okay. We're going to first go for a very short break. I really still want to hear about Too Sweet for sure. Still chatting with Simba. This is The Lodge. My name is Margaret Chavagu. Please don't go. Welcome back from that short break. Still speaking with or chatting with Simba Jike at The Lodge. Simba.
Yes.
Simba, you wanted to talk to mommy.
Mother is that sweet soul that checks on me every time.
Oh, okay.
I thought that when I get money, I'll employ her like my manager.
You know?
She has to be.
So there is something that we really wanted so much to hear more about. So sweet.
Too sweet, yeah.
It is too sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, too sweet. So how do you come up with that too sweet? So I love the fact that she says it is the song whereby people embraced harmony.
It's like when you sing it, people are like, she's the girl. No, kumbe. The song is a collaboration between me and Starcent and Red DJ.
Yeah.
The Starcent and Red have been giving like artists opportunities to do with them.
Okay.
So they worked with Ambroy that time. They had a song, I want to partake on Kaka Senten Katse, that song. And it blew everybody. And I told them, you've been giving boys chances to work with you guys. Why don't you give ladies too? And they're like, okay, why not? So when they had a beat or they had the audio, they had tried it with another artist, but then they said, okay, let's give Simba a try. Called me. I went to studio. I remember that was like literally the first time I've ever been close to them.
Okay.
Yes, we went at instrumentals and we started writing the songs. So instrumental co-wrote, also started to drop some words. Then for the chorus, there is an artist called Bowman Aremachi. He was in the studio, but it was not perspective.
Okay.
But then when the beat kept on playing, he started singing that person behind. We told him, what are you singing? Tell us. So he told us and the chorus came out. So Bowman Aremachi literally gave us the chorus.
The chorus.
So sweet. Big up to you, big man. So
And it seems you loved the chorus so much.
yeah, because it's not my language, like some branding. Yeah.
So part of that song, like you said, that is where people embraced you so much. So part of that song, what do you think relates with people? Because by the time people embrace something or love something, at least part of it, or they feel there is a story that is relating with them or talking about them.
So the chorus says, "Leta mfate, bring it, let me hold it."
Okay.
So like people will really love anything.
Yeah.
And there's a certain media house that was overplaying that song. You know when someone loves something, that media house was overplaying that song that people started.
And how did that happen? Because what I know with media houses, you have to.
Starcent worked on that media house.
Okay.
Works on that media house. So they embraced it and said, playing it. And every time you go there, you play it. So I think because it was from their guy, that was so much.
Yeah. So you loved that part whereby they are playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to look at your favorite song.
Among my songs?
Yes. Amongst the 20 something, your favorite.
Well, my favorite song is not yet out. It's called Hallelujah. You people are not ready. Yes, because for the first time ever in Western Uganda, we're going to have a Sebene song.
Sebeni?
Sebene, like for the Congolese, they understand.
Okay.
Sebene, yeah. From Western Uganda.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I hear Hallelujah, is it worship?
Yes, all about God and how we believe this is the time.
Okay.
We're in the right time.
So it's about timing.
It's not about God. How amazing that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's really so amazing. So yeah. People have told me, Simba, you've never done a gospel. It's coming. Very hot.
Okay. The Hallelujah. So
Yes.
there is your most recent.
Oh yes. There is a confession I would really want to make. There is a song called Nabon. It's my current project. When I recorded Nabon, and they sent me the project, the final project. I remember the producer told him, I'm not really happy with myself. I could have done better.
Like who's not?
I felt me,
You yourself,
given
that energy that it really needed.
So I told him, people won't like it. But I've never seen, like I've never released a song and it gets a reception. Nagona has got.
Okay.
It's alive. Nagona has been loved. People have loved the song. The views are very crazy. The challenges are very crazy. I've never got this kind of attention before. And it's very funny that I thought
you didn't feel it the way you had to.
I didn't know.
Now
Bring up to Aura. He wrote it, but I kept on saying, it's very surprising. People are black.
Okay. Looking at your list of 20 something songs, is there a song that you feel this one has crossed the Western territory?
really.
Mm,
I would not want
not yet.
I don't know if there is, but there is no song that
Did you get phone calls? But again, I feel that you people kind of want to be in your
no,
I
it's
don't know.
growth.
Because I believe a DJ from here at least knows a DJ from across. Don't you feel so?
Oh, I have friends. I
Mhm.
have fellow artists who are friends in the central, in the north, in many
Yeah.
parts
Yeah.
around, in Kenya, in Tanzania.
Haven't you ever talked to them that
We do
eh,
talk,
Okay.
but they give you ideas.
Okay.
It's very surprising that if someone found out the kind of the artists I know in Central, you couldn't believe it.
Okay.
Very unbelievable. But I believe in growth.
Okay.
You know, sometimes taking shortcuts to stuff and right. I feel like I need to grow shortly, steadily, very well. The first time I realized that a song that was done in Barara, then Kabari got to know me, Okunji got to know me, says that is the girl.
Okay.
When you got for them, that is the girl. So that is the thing. You first create connections from within. By the time it's like going to Kampala and being a star. Right now, when I'm from West, it's very simple because I'll have one song with a big star, my money, we promote it, and I'm everywhere.
Okay.
But then, how about now? What do I have? Yes, like what do you have? Does home know you?
Okay.
Because Western Uganda, when people think it's Western,
Man,
people
no.
think it's Simbarara.
You.
It's not
Home knows
Barara. It's a big.
You know why I'm insisting on you cutting across territories? Because I've been going through your music and I've been looking at what you've put out there. It is really cute.
Thank you.
Yes, it is really cute, and the person who's doing it, you see that this is a smart girl. I actually expected this big woman.
When people hear about Simba, they think I don't know. It's giant.
Exactly, Simba. So I even thought it's kind of a tomboy.
Oh, yes, I have little problems in being darling. But then recently I worked with someone who won't allow me. So yeah.
For me, I feel you need to
Darling,
cut across
I will.
the boundary.
With time, which is not even far from this year, you will feel me. But for now, let me try to have a baseline, have where I come from.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop reminding you. The base has felt you, so we want to see you.
But there is always like, but with time, no problem. Of course, why not? Who doesn't want from to go? Everyone does.
Okay. Okay, now I want us to go into the fashion.
Oh yes.
I have loved every bit of the fashion, you know? So how do you choose your fashion?
I don't choose. But fashion, I think it shows me because
How is it that it is relating so much with the words that are coming out, you know?
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm really not that person who knows what should put on where. I don't know what kind of earrings I should put on.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a fashion girl.
And then we shouldn't even look at how you've dressed, you know?
Up to my mother. She makes
Hey.
like when my mother is in town and you meet me, you will know. Oh, she's not around.
Okay.
When you meet me, you will know.
Okay.
Yes, because those are two different women. Like that's Simba, another one is Simba. Yeah, but she really works hard towards me looking nice.
Okay.
Yes, and not only her. I have like other friends of mine I work with, like Bonita, Shadi Bonita. Yes, she makes sure you look at how you look. The only thing I've told them I don't want to do is makeup. Really not.
Why?
No, I really have issues.
Why?
I have issues with makeup.
With the skin or with the
Yes,
makeup?
with my skin.
Okay.
I don't want.
I don't know. I understand, but later on, honey.
For videos, of course, and photos, I really do that. But I don't want to. I'm like from a wedding, I want to be free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking about this moment, I understand that because we've been waiting for you and you told us you're coming from a wedding. Weren't you overdressed?
People,
the occasion, you know?
if you want a statement,
Okay. Make it.
appear and people like she's the one.
Okay.
Like you're the one. Like hold it. We're in town. People dress. People dress. I really always want to outlook. I want to appear in a place and make a statement.
Is it the same way while you're at home?
What? No.
Oh, there is this attire that is so common. There is that dress that is so common and it's having wings. You know it.
The Diras. Oh, no. My mother would kill
You mean
me.
you don't own one?
I don't own one.
I have 3.
She really give me one. I think like the easiest to put on to wash. Like, yes.
Do you
but
believe in them?
there's no problem with dealers. I think they're decent, free. They give you space to do whatever you want around.
But you don't ever put them on, you say.
So really spend time home.
Oh.
Yes. And when I spend time home, most of the times I'm alone.
Okay.
It's a little bit sad.
So don't specify it with a fashion because I want to borrow a leaf.
Okay.
I want to borrow a leaf.
I'm more into beads. So anything that people like beads. You see, like this is a fancy dress, but I still put on beads. Beads are very beautiful.
So you don't have a particular place whereby I go to this one and then pick my.
Or the one that works on sometimes on my dresses. Well, she's called Jamie.
Yes.
She's on my team.
particular.
Yeah, she's on my team. She works on my dresses. Like now, this beautiful dress is from Jamie. She makes sure that sometimes when I'm going for shows, she has what I will put on.
Okay.
But she has it in mind that it has
Be coordinating with it.
my bead. Yes. If I give her like colors I love, then we see what to do with it.
Yeah, it should increase her pay. She does.
Manager, but we'll see what to do about it. Yes.
So these beads are you the one who made them?
Most of the times, like these ones, not really. My mother.
You mean it's your mom who made them?
My mother makes most of the beads I put on in videos, like those big. She makes them for me.
Oh. Okay.
Like these are simple things. But the hard ones, she didn't intervene.
So you kept on speaking about mommy. Where is that?
He's around somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. You have siblings, children.
I have siblings. My mother loves bringing people home, having people home. But I'm born with one girl. There are only 2, yes.
Okay.
Esther. I raised that as my sibling, yeah.
Okay. So we want to go back to the other part where you were planning on something and then it didn't work out the way you expected. So right now as we speak, is there someone?
Someone like Yancy. Oh no, not really, and it's gonna take a while.
Why? How?
I have a friend.
This one take a while. No, it's scary the way people.
I have a friend of mine who's a big artist.
Okay.
One time told me, if you really want to make it in the industry, number 1, don't start up small businesses.
Okay.
Because they will consume your time and you will lose focus. Number 2, if it's about men, calm down. You get men. For now. And at first I thought, this person does not know. What do you mean? But he was right.
Okay.
He was right. I feel like relationship with
music career.
It's very hard to
way wide. Yeah.
Music, people don't know, but music is a full-time job. You don't rest. You're on the move. You're competing with your previous self.
Okay.
Yes, most of the times I've told people, I compete with Simba, the Simba boy. That's why every song of mine improves. You hear my vocals have improved. You hear my performances have improved. Because I fight so hard not to be like the Simba of yesterday.
Okay.
I make sure every day I grow.
So for now there is no space.
I'm a lover girl.
Okay.
Like there is no person that will ever make me hate loving. Because I've been raised with love. I've been loved and I know what it means by loving. So anytime my heart opens up, why not? Yeah.
Okay. Anytime when her heart opens up, why not? It is all up to you. Please go down to our social media pages and answer that. Why not? The launch on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Now we have this random question. Of course, not everyone is going to embrace what you do.
Of course, yes.
Have you ever been criticized to the bone?
Yes, because of my size.
Okay. What would someone
Yes, I'm
criticize?
small. So like people
But
try.
you look so okay.
I know.
Mm.
But then we're in a world where when you're being compared, you're not compared to yourself, you're compared to others.
Okay.
So literally in the whole industry of Western, I'm like the tiniest.
But you're looking so cute. Have they looked at you well?
So I get the challenge of everything. Oh my gosh, she's boundless.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, she's small.
Yeah.
Like I've been body shamed even to an extent of someone comes on stage.
Oh wow.
And it's really painful. And I used to feel this during band time when I used to do band. I've been really, really talked about when it comes to my size.
Your size.
Sometimes people talk about your color. Oh, she's good. And you are around. So yes, I've got all that. But then I have a grandmother. My grandmother who produces my father. Every time my grandmother would pass by my bedroom, she would come back and say, "You're beautiful."
Yeah, really.
Like my
you
grandmother
are.
cannot get over my beauty.
Mm.
So she kept on telling, very beautiful. And then my mother, most of the time she wasn't well, thank you for giving me a beautiful child. She is beautiful.
But you're really so beautiful.
And I started stopped feeling bad about myself.
I think that was wrong. Like they didn't look at you well.
People do that a lot. Like people really, some people are really heartless. Yeah, but it's okay. So people go through a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I really understand.
They've spoken about your color, and I've heard also that too.
Yeah.
So do you ever consider doing
Like
something?
itching. I'm gold. Talk about it. Like I'm not fragrant. I don't need it. Now, if I have issues with makeup, I have an issue with makeup. Tell me about bleaching. I don't want to think about it. Let me tell you, I feel very amazing to be black. Very amazing.
But we've seen artists.
Yes.
We've seen many big names. They've come out embracing the black. But then later on in time, the story changes.
We are blessed that there are some female that have kept the color. Big up to India
Who
Jasmine.
are very few.
She looks amazing. She really looks good. And it's not a crime to bleach. We are not saying it's a crime to bleach. But learn to love you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel they don't love themselves, those who bleach. Maybe someone just loves the other complexion.
Yeah, I think it's okay for anyone to do what they want with their skin.
Okay.
But I really love being this color. I really love it so much. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Simba. We really we really had really good time.
I really love them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I have this question. So there is a project that is coming.
Oh yes, yeah.
How long? How long is it?
So since 2025, I've been giving a song each month.
Okay.
Yeah, so each month we're getting a new song. So my previous song is 2 weeks old.
Okay.
Once
Each month you releasing
I
a
think
song.
so.
Okay. So how do you do that financially?
I have money.
Okay.
Look at me.
No comment.
I have money and I'll work on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a young person out there who's trying to pursue their dream. Then secondly, there is also another young person there who's trying to run after their career. You know how those two are a bit hard.
So it's not easy because I've been a student. I've been a business owner. I've been working on TV.
Okay.
And I have music.
Yes.
Now that is so crazy. A lot of things. Then you're having a relationship on the side. There's a lot of things to do. But one thing I can tell a person who really wants to join maybe music, there is no job that you will do that does not start with capital.
Okay.
Before you join the industry, make money.
Make money.
Have the money. Because when you have the money, you have the respect.
Okay.
in the industry.
Yeah.
When you have your cash, you get that respect.
That is so patent.
When you tell someone, instrumental, send me my project today, it will be today, not tomorrow, the following day. Why? Because you paid for it.
Okay.
And he will understand.
Okay.
He will respect you. And he will respect you that, so this kind of stories where you hear a girl say, oh, me, I went to studio and this producer tried to, he will not try to if you have your money. No. But if you want free things, things will come with a lot of, So make money before you join the industry. Have capital for what you're coming for. Yes. And believe in yourself. Don't see your family or friends and expect them to support what you're doing. So now you have like your show going on, and you expect the people to first subscribe. Are your friends? They will not be. But then as someone who respects you and love you is a fan, not a family member.
Not a family member. Okay, so how do people get to you? To like your music and to like the beats?
Of course, on social media platforms, on X, you can find me on Instagram. Just type in Simba Jike.
Simba Jike.
Then for my music, Apple Music, Boomplay, Spotify, YouTube, Simba Jike. When you feel you are not finding me, ask Mr. Google, who is Simba Jike? Get a link to my work.
Okay.
I thought people really need that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. I know it was on short notice, but thank you for honoring us.
I'm humble.
Okay, thank you. This is how we do it. It is always interesting. We really had more to talk about, but time cut us short. My name is Margaret Chabag. You've been watching The Lounge, where you catch the wave of fun. Don't forget to engage all of our social media pages. The Lounge. See you then.